Coach, tough defeat in overtime on Wednesday, kind of similar to game number 2 against Toronto. What was the message after Wednesd's game?
Just we have to be better. I think we had some really big breakdowns that foreshadowed that goal in overtime that we have to correct. So just an off night for us, and hopefully it's a one-off and we get back on track tonight.
Yeah, moving on to the road now. Obviously, you can hang with this team. You're competitive with this team. Is it just a matter of limiting those kind of breakdowns and sticking to the offensive plan that's worked so far?
I think a little bit of that, but also the defensive side of it. Like, we've been so strong defensively all year, and we had some lapses in that game that gave them extra opportunities. So just getting back to our identity that we've talked about and preached about so much, and it's been our backbone of our success, and got away from that. So just a reset here with a couple days off and get back to that.
Wanted to key in on a couple guys from Wednesday. We've talked a lot about Stephen Halliday and his performance, but he finally gets a goal along with a couple of assists. What more can we say about him and the way he's just meshed with this group?
Not a lot. I mean, it's a tough task. We've said it before. It's hard to come in the middle of a season, let alone the playoffs. And he's been great. He's working hard. He's doing extra video with the coaches, working hard in practice, asking the right questions. So he's getting the results of doing the right things.
Cole Reinhardt, Wyatt Bongiovanni get their first goals of the playoffs. Would be nice to get those guys going as well.
Yeah, they've been, I mean, obviously like everybody going, and to get goals from Rhino was great. I thought that line's been really good. And then Bonjo was real hot there, but hopefully he heats back up.
How does the mindset shift now coming here to Cleveland? A much bigger building than home, anticipated large crowd. How do things change?
Nothing changes. Rink's the same size, puck's the same size, and that's the same size. We've been fine on the road. Crowds, you can build off a crowd. If they boo you, great, that inspires you. And we just do our thing, not worried about the crowd. Speaking
about being on the road, how do you, handle being away from home for potentially a full week and trying to keep the routine with days in between games?
It's hard. Our trainers have had a huge task this week. Actually, those guys, you kind of forget about those guys, but in and out of the building every day with the basketball here. So trainers are working extra hard this week, but trying to keep it as normal as possible with the practices and the video sessions and the workout sessions. So those guys have done an unbelievable job this week, and they'll continue to the rest of the week.
And lastly, how do you get back in front in the series here and put the Monsters on the ropes after Game 3?
I think we said it, just get back to our identity. I thought we had an off game the other night. Just got to get more connected and eliminate those big breakdowns. These guys are giving us fits. They're a good team and they play a certain way, and we've got to adjust to that and make sure they can't play that way. So play our game and make them adjust to us.
Thanks, Coach.